Hey, kids. Good morning, good evening, or good afternoon, whichever the case may be. Hey, we're live. One of the few last times it'll be like this. Then I'll discuss that towards the end of the tonight's show. Yep. This one's all about brothers. I did a quick video, about less than 5 minute video earlier tonight. Some of you may have caught it. If not, go back and check it out. Hey, let's bring some music in. All right, John. Good to see you, man. How's the level of music? Is that good? See, I can't put the newer stuff. Yeah, I can't put newer music on. I can put all the old stuff. Yeah, stuff that isn't copyrighted and ready to jam on you. Kind of hoping for a few more. There'll be a few more coming up. Gator Sky, let me tell you, he's coming up here pretty soon. All right, that's good. Yep, Gator Sky's going to be coming up. You got to check him out, John. Gator can jam. Every day, Gator jams. Yep. Another shout out is to Devo's Weed Chronicles. Been on his panel several times. It's a great place. No drama. Just like my channel is. No crap here, man. That's what I got mods for. And yeah, I can't say Devo's Weed Chronicles without also mentioning Upstate Audits. He helps run the show there. He does a great job. And like I said, I'm a fan there. I'm there on panel once in a while. And also, there's also Devo's Wake and Bake. Make sure you're part of that. That's morning show. Right on, man. I got people connected, man. I want to mention the right people. There's a lot of good people out here, man. We're tired of the drama. We just want to get high. And I'll be friendly, man. I don't care about this shit. You know. I can't do my show without mentioning Mike Reese. Mr. Mike Reese. We have a misunderstanding between us, but I'm going to constantly give Mike Reese a shout out because he deserves it. Plain and simple. I wouldn't have this laptop if it wasn't for Mr. Mike Reese. I wouldn't have the camera I'm using if it wasn't for Mr. Mike Reese. Really. I've never met a more generous human being. And I sincerely mean that. I got a feeling him and I are going to come to terms. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see. I got to give a shout out to all my subscribers. Thank you for watching this. Some of you watch it later on. I mean, it's 10 after 10 here right now. I don't blame you for not watching. I mean, a lot of you got jobs. I'm retired. I'm having a good time. I want to remind you that when you retire, you'll have a good time too. That's right. And all you new visitors, hey, please hit that like button if you would, please. Oh, my phone just jumped out of here for some reason. Yeah, I know why. I didn't catch the live chat. There you are. Let's see. Yeah, I'll have a story. I got a story coming up, but it's kind of it's not really a repeat. It's just kind of an addition to a great uncle of mine. But we'll get there in a little bit. I'm kind of hoping more people come up. Gator Sky should be up here. You got to check him out, John. Oh, I see what happened. There we go. I was trying to get feedback. I caught it. Yeah, the like button. If you get out of the chat, there's it'll be. Exit out of the chat and just it'll be up there at the top left corner where it has a thumb up. You'll see one. I see one so far. That's me. Yeah. And then just go back to live chat. You'll be right back up. Yep, the X button at the below the screen on the right. Hit that X. There you go. Let me see. I only see one, but it'll change after a bit. That's all right, man. You figure it out. There's a lot of us that are old professionals out here, except for I'm not a professional on StreamYards, and that's where I'm going to be going at the beginning of next month. Someone has graciously donated enough to cover my first 2 months. And I'm going to, I am definitely going to utilize that. We're not at the end of the show yet, and we'll talk more about that. I keep a log of what we're doing here tonight. Just same as any other producer or any of that. You got to keep kind of a track of what's going on, And I've already got 2 notebooks full of it. All right. Yeah, I'd have to shut right now. I'd have to shut down. But I'm watching 2 different chats, but I'm also keeping a track of what's going on the stream too. Yeah, that I know that music does once in a while creeps up on me a little bit. Does me anyway. Oh, to anyone. Let's see. I've got there's 2 people in here. I see. There's John and someone else, man. All right. Captain Morgan and Co. We're sailing to Tortuga again tonight, folks. What can I say? You get this bored, what the hell, man? And what's nice is I wake up in the morning. I'm dry. I want to drink a lot of milk and a lot of hydrated fluids. Okay. But no hangover. I don't feel my head ain't pounding or any of that. Been that way for years. Yeah, I'll be able to bring you up on panel after the first of the month, John. I don't know if it'll be the first or the second. I got to get back into. See, I know that StreamYards recognizes my Chrome account now. My Google, is that a W? Is that an M? Whatever that M is, it recognizes my my phone number and my account there with Google. Yeah, Google account. I know there's more I got to do. I probably could have been doing it right now, and you get like I think 20 hours free a month. I want to start out paying for it. That way I get all of the little extras that I want to put in. The first couple of shows will be a little laggy, but I'm going to add stuff. If you're paying, and I'll be able to stream at that price that's being paid for, I'll be able to stream anytime, any day, all day long if I want. It should be nice. Not Microsoft. It's through my Gmail. That's what it is. My Gmail. Yeah. StreamYards is aware of my Gmail. I connected with them, and I think at that point I could have done the 20 hours a month thing. I want to go back into it and go, look, let's start out a different relationship here, and I just pay for the full service for 2 months. And you know, you go through the process and you pay it, and click, there I'm on. And that night I'll come on live. A little bit about it. I've been learning along the way. It seems like that volume just keeps creeping up on just a little bit. It's just the way it is. Yeah, you see, I got a rock, man. I've got this rhythm that's in me, man. That is, I've always had it. I don't play rhythm and blues, not so much. A little bit quicker of a tempo. Like a dangerous sound to my music. That's why I like Gator stuff. Gator Sky Exploration. Yeah, I know I can do it from my phone here. Get him. Not get him, but I'll post his link here, man. Because a couple of times a day he'll post shit, man. You won't fucking believe it, dude. There we go. I'll post it out here, man. I can do that. Here we go. Paste it. There you go, man. You should check that out, John. He's bad. Dude, he makes me feel embarrassed because the guy's got this shit. You'll see what I'm talking about. It might add to what you're doing, bro. You just have that drum beat in the background like he does. And they're all over YouTube, man. All over YouTube. Dakota, all right. That's right. That's right. Yeah, there's my I call him my nephew. That's my nephew, Dakota Hammock. That's right. Good to see you, man. Looking wonderful. My heart is lifted. I'm glad you're here, man. What are we sipping on tonight, Dakota? Yeah, man. Yeah, it's great to see you, man. You know. I like them slow little riffs and guitar, man. That's cool. Yeah, man. I know John. I know Dakota since he was a little bitty. I know his mama since like a little past 2000. Since then, over 20 some years. Yeah, he's a good man, hardworking. If Dakota ever sings country for you, you should feel blessed. Iced tea. Fuck that iced tea, man. Going to Tortuga, man. That's Captain Morgan and Coke, kids. Dakota's got one of those kind of voices, John. Oh my God. You ought to hear the women. Oh my God. I walked into a gas station with him, and every fucking time it's like, you should be on America's Got Talent. That's a wonderful voice. And it is, undeniably. And it is. You know, the man's about making some money right now, not about playing the stars. All right, John. Good to have you back, man. Welcome back, bro. I was just telling you, Dakota could sing country music. He'd make a lot of them fucking go, I wish I had a voice like that. And he ain't even 21 yet, man. And he can drink his share of Royal Crown Apple. Well, under his parents' supervision, of course. Are you working, Dakota? I hope so, man. If you're not working, I hope that unemployment's still coming through, man. You certainly deserved it, man. He works a union job, a union trades job, and he's certified in a lot of different shit, John. I've watched this young man grow. The man has a van right now. I don't know about complete tire repair, but I'm pretty sure that anything that's broke down, he could diagnose, fix, repair, or replace the part that needs to be done. I'm very confident with that. He's certified. Monday starts off the new year. All right. Oh, Willie Nelson. Hey, Willie. You ain't got enough here, man. You got to have, this is long on Willie. This right here is long. Mine was starting to grow, and I tried to trim, and I said, fuck. And it all went tender, didn't it? I got rid of it. Yeah, I know Dakota. I know his brother. I know his sister a little bit. I know his mother and father. And I'm going to tell you, he's got two good parents there. They didn't see eye to eye in the end, but you know what? They're still good people. I love them both. And they both know it. I've stayed at both their houses. Had great times with both his parents. Yep. He's from up in that area I want to get back to, John. He's good. I'm checking chat, make sure that nobody else has jumped in between us all here. Gator said he was going to be here. And I don't understand what. I hope he didn't misunderstand the time. He's in a different time zone too, which is like he's got to be like 25 after 8 somewhere in there. Maybe he had to eat or something. Or maybe he's embarrassed because I played him up too good. I'm telling him, hey, Gator, get your butt out here, man. Gator's a little younger than me, but I'm telling you, he's much more experienced on the guitar. I've seen that myself. Yeah, mine's only, I could lean forward and grab mine if I wanted to, John, but I'm trying to be nice, you know. But I've been told I can play, but I wouldn't get much louder than what you hear right now. We'll get there. Once we start doing the lives next month. And I'm sorry, I haven't seen Reese either. What the hell, Reese? I'm sorry if I embarrassed you earlier through our chat, but I think you completely misunderstood me, bro. And this is not a place for us to discuss that. Like I said, this isn't the drama zone. This is everybody gets along, or you're not here, and you'll definitely be here. So. Yeah, just going along with the flow, man. You know. Pretty sure my brother's in bed by now, otherwise I'd invite him. He's in Grand Rapids. He works 5 days a week. Takes good care of his woman. Does his part as a dad. He's had. My own sister, she's up in Irons, Michigan. You find a map, find Irons. She's a block away from the center, right there. The four corners of Irons. She's a block from there. She said she's in a lot of pain. I've offered that, hey, sis, let's get a place close to a town that has hospital, blah, blah, blah. Cadillac, Michigan is fucking wonderful. And it's still up north. And we can be just outside of there and still get a bus to come get her every time she needs to go. But, you know, stubborn is as stubborn does. My sister is 3 years younger than me. Or a bit different. Anyway. Yeah, I know that. What do you think we're listening to? It's off my Roku. On YouTube. Rhythm and Blues album. Each one is 8 hours long. So, yeah, we're good. I'm kind of leery about going with the more modern stuff though, because I've seen people shut down, man. I've seen their streams shut down. I have. I've been on a few of them. As long as you don't show the full video from beginning to end, maybe. Because I've seen what they'll do is they'll just show part of it, and then it'll be in the background, you know, and everybody will be yeah, ha, 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 and then they'll flash back to it. That's part of the master mod's job to do. That's what I'm going to do, man. That's what we're going to get. I'm learning, watching more videos and what to and what not to do. What I haven't learned to do here yet is how to shut off the camera temporarily, because I have to step out. And as you know, when you're drinking and it's time to go that way, there's nothing that'll stop you. It's like being in the tent and getting CS gas for your very first time in the Marine Corps, John. Remember that? All right. I got slotted in just before my homie. Oh, he's a good guy, man. I got nothing bad to say about where I am and who I live with. Drama here and nothing but love, man. I'm back. I could have shut off the audio, but I do have that control. I don't know how to do it. What's that? That's a share point. I don't want to share, edit. No, we're good. I don't want to mess with anything. No, we're in YouTube's live. I don't know how much time I've got left on it. I haven't done a whole lot this month, which is nice. No strikes or anything like that. No, because I've done a lot of what they call static videos. Just me and telling you all a story. Yeah. So hey, yeah, we've come to that point. I want to tell you a story. It's a happy story, and it's really it's given me connection and understanding of another people, Mexican. It's given me a much greater understanding of them in a positive way. So YouTube won't pull this off or anything like that. They'll be very glad that I said the things I'm about to say. My great uncle Henry, he was a Texican. He was part Mexican and part Texan. I don't exactly know if he was from Mexico and then immigrated to Texas or not. I never saw him have problems with working or anything. He was a sandblaster, make good money. He got sandblasters loan, but they're not going to hire illegals to do that kind of work. I don't think anyway. So I don't really care. I had love for the man. My visual memory of him was always him with that smile on his face. He always had this, and it wasn't because he was drinking, because he wasn't always drinking, but he just always seemed to be happy. He always, that was his natural way of being, always glad to be alive, glad what he was doing, glad who he was around. And yeah, I met his extended family down in Indiana, in Fort Wayne. And I think I did a video on that. 2 families. I don't care about the immigration status. Give a fuck. But I know a bunch of them were born in America, so they were Americans, period. And I watched 2 families come together on Sundays, one house or the other, and it was glorious on a Sunday because everybody had a great respect for the elders and the middle-aged and the younger too. I must have saw, there must have been 30 total gathering from 2 homes, and it was a beautiful thing, man. I saw a connection that I barely saw in my own family. It was a beautiful thing, guys. My uncle, let's get back to my Uncle Henry. One other thing that always stood out in my head was him shaking his legs sitting at the table. You know how some people do. It's the pee shake. I think he did it even if he didn't have to go. Always one leg, always his right leg. Yeah, I really miss his laughter and his joy. There was a time that we lived with him and my great aunt, and every Sunday he would call. I don't know if it was Texas or Mexico. I'm not going to assume it was Mexico. And I didn't understand the language, but just the way how jovial and upbeat he was when he was talking to them on the phone. It just, and I know he wasn't talking to Indiana, he was talking to Texas and maybe further. Whether I understood the language, I don't know. Got more information. But yeah, that has always stuck in my mind as a teen. I witnessed all that, well, up to being a teen, and I've always had a positive look on Mexican families. I have yearned for my family to be that close, and it's not. No, that's just the way shit goes, guys. Nobody said anything recently. I'm wondering, did I get shut off or what? Anyone still there? John? Dakota? I do this and I look down to see on YouTube what's going on, to see if it comes up. Yes, it did come up. Hey guys, are you there? Or what's going on? Shows only one person in here. Reveal thyself. I think Dakota was having some, or no, John was having some problems. That's all right, shit happens, man. Anyway, I'm not gonna get any response. I'm not gonna hang around. Actually, but I got a feeling we're going to. We're gonna do better after I'm able to pull a few people up here. And okay, let's talk about next month. Next month, here's what I have planned. Anybody who's rewatching this, and I know somebody else is going to rewatch this. His name is JB. Hell yes. Oh, another mention I want to give is Broken Fishing. Broke Fishing. He may have just woke up not too long ago because I noticed he was out of a lot of different places today. And he was up the night before real late. Maybe that's who I've got out there right now. Anyway, you need to hit that like button. Hit that like button. Thank you. And subscribe if you haven't already. Get all notifications because here's what's in store. Panel and guests next month. I'll be bringing people up one by one, maybe by the half dozen. I don't know. However it goes, that's fine. I can do that. I can do that. Um, I'm into rock and roll. Always have been. I'm anti-disco, anti any music that doesn't have a band attached to it. Sorry, it's just not my. You don't have a band. You don't have real instruments going. That electronics crap, go away. Yeah. What I am planning is this after party. After just about every live panel that I have, what I can do is this. What I can do is shut down YouTube, and those who are up on the panel, we can have a private session. I already have one guest who's promised to come on, who is a lead guitarist for a famous rock band. Just one. And if things go well, he has also said that he may be able to put us in contact with a couple more. I've been working with a couple of other guitarists on their live feeds. I've been learning a lot. And what I want to do is put some kind of a show together so that other musicians can come together, And then it's a kind of a place that they're looking for too. And they don't want the starstruck drool on themselves over talking to this one and that one. That's not what it's about. They want people who want to ask real questions. Get them familiar with on the road stuff, studio setups, certain instruments, certain effects. Every people have their own individual questions about it all, and I don't want us to bombard my first professional guest either. I'm going to be kind of selective on who comes up on panel, and he may not even come up until we go to the after party. That's what I'm going to call it, the after party. And we still can't violate StreamYard's rules. Real stringent, YouTuber and others, but still, right? I mean, no nudity, things of that nature. You just can't. I haven't had a shout out in quite a while. Did everybody leave? Oh, we got two of them up here now. All right. Well, welcome, whoever just came up. So yeah, let me go over what I just said. Next month, panel and guests, bring you up. Now, I'm gonna have to view that it's really you before I bring you up here. I've learned quite a bit about this. And like I said, there'll be an after party. After the main show, I'll say, okay, everybody who's not on panel, we're gonna go now and see you all, and you'll be able to ask certain special guests questions if you want. We might even have some playing going on. I know I plan on it. I don't know if I'm going to do it on the regular live, but I do know behind the after party, absolutely, why not? Maybe show you some things that I've learned, and maybe teach somebody out there too who hasn't learned. It all depends. We're back number one. That's too bad. Just wondering why you haven't spoke up, Reese. Huh? Not here and not there. You can go back and listen. Bad you, man. Just wonder why you haven't at least, hey, Chris. I'm not going to be live much longer here, kids. I'm going to sit here and talk to myself for very long. I do that enough on the static videos I put out. Tell you stories. I don't know if I got any more stories I could tell you. I haven't got anything written up. That uncle of mine, that great uncle, me and him and my great aunt, we'd go bullhead fishing. Go at nighttime. We caught a couple of good ones, Well, most of them were, a foot or less, Learned to skin them with a razor blade, and pliers. You have to know how to hold them with them two barbs sticking up the side of them, Do you remember that? I'm just kind of wondering why nobody is talking. My chat is completely dead, kids. What the hell? Probably the only person I have. I just got a text. Okay, all right. What I'd like to do is I'm going to wait till tomorrow, and then I'll go through the time link of all that. And you're probably right. I'm one to give somebody. What is that word? Not a moment of doubt, but something to do with doubt. I would rather wait till the next day. I'm not going to say anything. Probably should picture that. Yeah. Yeah, of course, Pat T is live. Hey, I just got that note. I didn't just, but the notification came up 38 minutes ago. I'm live. You know that? Yeah, we're live. We're live. I got a feeling even my homies here were watching me for a while. That's the problem, man. I'm the one to. If I had problems, they don't happen here. And by the way, they don't have it here. I do what the fuck I want. And it don't bother them, so life is fucking good, kids. Hell yeah. Reese, you must have went to bed, you old man. Reese has to go to work in the morning. If we'd have done this tomorrow night, he'd probably be okay. That's all right, man. Should have stopped him anyway. Put your two fingers into it anyway. Come on. Yeah, and I know somebody that is doing the rerun right now. I'm going to have to mention him again, JB. JB, thank you for coming in, man, and watching, participating. Yeah. All's good here, kids. All's great. All right. There's another place right now. It's called Beers and Cheers. They're live right now. I did live. I did. What happens is when you do a description, you got to do a lot of good hashtags, and it'll bring people in. Maybe not right away, but after a while, you start to get more and more likes and views, and then YouTube will push it a little more, a little more. They'd like to stay just barely out of you, especially if you're not of a certain political party. Anyway, it don't matter. We're not going to talk politics here forever. No. Yeah, I see that. Wow. Let's see, what else have I got to tell you tonight? The future's looking pretty good. It all depends on, let's not call it an interview, let's call it interactions. They may not even come up the first time. They may just see how things go. We'll see who I get up here. I'm stunned that John Gotti got out of here. Dude, I was kind of counting on you, and I was counting on Gator to be in here too. No, guys, I'm sorry you're not. No, I think I'm going to end this stream. It hasn't been quite an hour yet. Maybe I'll wait until I've got an hour. I don't have a disclaimer in my about. That's someplace I heard that's where you put it. That's where I'm at. I'm on the end of that. I'm going to do that before the first. Put a disclaimer in. No music played. Blah blah. There's a certain disclaimer, and there's a way to author it. Not author it, but a way to be able to throw it back, all the credit back onto whoever it belongs to. Yeah, I've heard a little bit. I'm starting into that right now, into the legalities. Those are the things you need to understand, and the languages you can't use. Yeah, I don't plan on being monetized, but who knows what'll happen. I'd like to start getting real news from real rock legends, how things are going for them, rather than what we hear every day from this one and that one. I'd rather be able to find a way to get them like this, and to say, hey, how are you doing, and what was it like, during this era, compared to that era, questions like that, I'm curious, and I do remember a lot of it. I was part of that scene at an entertainment stadium when I was a young kid. I seen the backstage life. I seen the front stage life. From the stage being raised and tore down, and the ice back in full flank with a Zamboni. 6 hours after a concert, dude. These guys were good. Yeah. But I'd like to know about the other parts of it, the adrenaline flows, and I'm sure after a while, what led a lot of them to drugs was that adrenaline addiction. You get so used to that high, and then it's like the next one is boring because you've already reached that maximum high from being in that position and situation. But you still want that high because you're addicted to it. So I could substitute all the other shit for it. Well, I completely understand it. It should be at some point. You reach a high point, you should be able to go, okay, this is the time to go take a break. These are questions I'd like to ask these older performers. We'll see what happens. Sometimes you never know. We may get a rare interview with somebody who passes on. And I would deeply relish that. Not quite anymore, guys. We're coming up to her though here. I had to make sure my clock hadn't stopped. Yeah, it takes about an hour for me to finish a drink. It's probably about a triple shot with Coca-Cola and ice, of course. Gotta have your ice. Come on. I have to thank my housemates for that. They have ice, can get ice trays for you. Okay. I looked for them, and as a matter of fact, I forgot to look for them actually at a Dollar General. You know, friends help friends. Very grateful. Yeah, nobody else has typed in here, guys. I'm kind of odded out by that. That's all right. People have better things to do. I understand. Especially there in Oklahoma. I'm kind of wondering why he hasn't been on here, at least in the chat. Well, it's been several lives, and I'll support people that support me back and their channels as well. Was hoping sooner or later. Guess I'm gonna have. What I'll do is maybe I just haven't let them know. I said, hey, you need to make sure you're subscribed to get all these directly at them, man. They can take it. That's what they can. Yeah. I don't want to go into details on that. So, John, where you at, man? Give me a thumbs up, man. Give me a, oh, yeah, bro. There's only one person in here. I dare you. Come on. Don't make me go back to CB radio to get a reaction. Oh, God, that would be something, Maybe I'll do a YouTube channel doing that. Showing you what a professional agitator can do on a CB radio. Oh my God. And being unknown with a lot of power. Oh my God. I did that in Rushville, Indiana. It made them so mad they sent the state police to the house. But you see, I'm an old CBer. They came to the house. I walked right outside, walked right up to the car, and I said, gentlemen, I've got one thing to tell you. I'm operating federal communications equipment. You have no authority unless I'm interfering with emergency transmission, which I'm not. You gentlemen have a nice day. And I walked back into the house. They sent a puny ass fucking low level fucking state police deputy or whatever. Yes, sir. We'd at least appreciate it for you to at least turn it down a little bit if you could, because the locals are getting a little upset. I said, okay, I'll run it about a quarter, about 250 watts, and they'll be happy with that. And that's where I was running it. It was too funny. And I listened to the scanner because I heard their sergeant tell him, he told you what? That it's federal communications equipment and it's protected under federal law. And if he's not interfering with emergency transmission, we don't have any jurisdiction. And he said, stand by. And it wasn't about 2 minutes later, he goes, I hate to inform you, but he is correct. Yeah, motherfucker. That's right. You don't fuck with a real CBer, man. If I'm not messing with it, city, county, state, or ambulance, or air traffic, you can go fuck yourself. And they had to drive away. And I keyed up and I said, there, I sent the state boys on their way. Told them I'd be nice, but I don't have to be. And it fucking pissed off all the, because what was happening was, well, you can't run that much power. But, that's against the rules of CB. But this motherfucker could fucking key his mic up and lock it open and sit there and play for 15 minutes. Fucking country guitar bullshit. And I could key up over and go, what the fuck is this shit about? And it freaked him right the hell out, man. Southern Indiana, Rushtucky. It was Rushville, Indiana, but we were about 15 miles from the Kentucky border. They called it Rushtucky. Because everybody down there had a southern accent. What I'd like to know was, where does that southern accent end? At the border of Kentucky when it hits Florida? Because people in Florida don't have that southern accent. If they did, it would be even worse, Well, hey, guys, we're coming up on the 1 hour mark. I am going to get out of here. I hope you watch this. I hope you get some laughs. Like I said, man, if you haven't hit the like, please do that. Oh, there's another person in here. If you talk to me, I may stay on longer. If you don't, I'm about to sign off. It's about to hit 11:05. That's been 1 hour. Was that John or Dakota? Which one is it? Come on, speak to me on chat, man. Otherwise, at 05, I'm done here, guys. Anyway, CB days, they were a hoot, man. I'm glad you came and watched. Come see the next one. I may have 1 or 2 more before, I've got about a week before payday. May have 1 or 2 more before then. Till then, guys, peace out.